amazing Tamara Young. Tamara, go ahead and take it away, babe.
Fantastic. Madison, Carlista, thank you so much. I'm so excited that you are hosting Rich Girls Trade, Rich Guys Trade 2, our webinar today. You know, about 9 months ago, I decided to host this webinar because so many women were joining our family of traders, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm Tamara Young. My husband is Lawrence Michael Young. We're out of the Detroit, Michigan market. And we're just so blessed to be a part of the leadership. We're your servant leaders sharing this IML opportunity, this turn your cell phone into an ATM phenomenon that is just taking over the globe. You know, I was listening to a recording from, about 6 months ago, and we were saying, we've got 2,000-3,000 men and women in the team, you know, and I listened to something a little earlier than that, and we had 1,000 men and women in the team. We were all just learning how to trade, and now there are over 4,000 of us all around the world, from Detroit to Dubai, where else? Indianapolis to the Ivory Coast, San Francisco to Senegal, and Great Britain, Germany, all the way back to Georgia, right, Madison, Carlista? And so you just got to hear this introduction from my dear friend, Dr. Madison Carlista. She is not only a phenomenal networker, but she is actually a naturopathic doctor. See, those are the kinds of men and women that we're attracting effortlessly and daily to this space. You know, this webinar, ladies and gentlemen, and it's not too late to invite others on. Our web lines are not filled yet, but the phone lines are. We're nearing 100 on both. Thank you so much. I see you, Miami and New York, and Indianapolis and DC, Hawaii. Hello. Suriname, Aruba always makes it on. Thank you, Richard Duncan, for that wonderful audience there. Nigeria, Ghana, welcome to the call. That's probably from Favor. Thank you, Favor. But listen, we're just so excited about this very special space that we're all occupying, aren't we, Madison? We're occupying a space that was traditionally reserved for men on Wall Street. But I want to let you all know tonight, hi there, Palm Bay, Florida. I want to let you know tonight, this isn't about Wall Street necessarily or the stock market. We've got to unveil something tonight that is so much more powerful, bigger, 4 times larger, in fact, than the stock market. And we're excited because we're playing in that space on a daily basis using nothing more than our cell phones. You know, some of you were invited today by someone who loves you, someone who likes you a lot. And they said, I want you to know what Forex is. And you're saying, what is that? I've never heard of Forex. Well, you're not alone. We hadn't heard of Forex either. My background is public relations, marketing, and advertising. And I've done that for over 20 years now. Worked with everyone from Kraft Foods to KitchenAid to Cuisinart, Ford Motor Company, lots of amazing clients and many, many celebrities I won't even name on this call. But what I found out was, you're only as good as your last paycheck when you're a consultant. You know, we charge anywhere from $400 an hour to $10,000, $20,000 a month. I was able to do that 10 grand a month at 22 years old, praise God, with a company that was the communications giant at the time. I believe that it was because of favor, it was because of obedience, but more importantly, it was confidence. You know, I was listening to something that was said by the CEO of Virgin Records, and he said, you know, when you're presented with an opportunity, even if you don't know what it is or how it works, just say yes. Just say yes and be confident, get your answers to your questions, and then rock it. And that's what we've been doing. Rich Girls Trade turned into Rich Guys Trading 2, ladies and gentlemen, because all of us had our own backstories, right? Mine was PR, worked with all these powerful men and women, but no one, not one of them, ever told me about Forex. Now get this. Think about it. I'm on yachts, I'm on jets. I am traveling the world as a networker as well on CEOs' private yachts, and no one ever told me about Forex. On all of the wonderful private golf courses, no one ever told me about Forex. This $5.3 trillion per day industry, they didn't tell me because either they didn't know or they didn't want me to know about it. See, foreign exchange, that market traditionally, ladies and gentlemen, you had to have millions and millions of dollars to even play in that sandbox. And if you did trade Forex, whatever broker you worked with or whoever traded your money, you got to know this. They charged you at least 37% or tens of thousands of dollars a month. We have men and women on the call today who have that very story. I'm going to tell you this. When I found out what Forex was, foreign exchange currency, like Renee Williams out of Alabama, a military man who's now teaching and training with Elena Williams, he said, I was in the military, Tamara, the whole time I was participating in Forex, only I wasn't getting paid for it. He's absolutely right. What is foreign exchange? What is the foreign exchange market? I want to give you a few facts right now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to the call, everyone. We are filling up. I want you to know this. Over the course of the next 25 minutes, you're going to hear from me, and you're going to hear from other men and women who also knew nothing about Forex, but yet we're turning pennies into dollars every single day using only our cell phones, and we're doing it whenever we want to, Monday through Friday at 5 o'clock, actually not on Saturday, but on Sunday. What is Forex, ladies and gentlemen, is simply the exchange of one country's currency for another. Forex, Madison, isn't it the largest, most liquid financial market in the world, right?
It's the sexiest market in the world, okay?
I agree with you, sister. And you know sexy, mad sexy. If you were invited today on this webinar by Madison, let me tell you why that's a big deal. See, she gets that this is the largest, most liquid financial market in the world, but she's no stranger to earning multiple seven figures in other industries. And so when she said, Tamara, $5.3 trillion per day that we get to play in, who wouldn't look at this? I consult as a publicist, food, travel, wellness, and finance, right? Over 50 physicians. All of the doctors and surgeons are trading with me now. Why, Madison? What is it about you doctors wanting to be a part of this $5.3 trillion per day industry that all the banks are utilizing, that all of the insurance companies are utilizing, that all the luxury car companies are utilizing? You know about that with your Porsches in the backyard.
I tell you exactly what it is, Tamara. Right now, doctors are, their pay is getting cut more and more and more and more. And these new doctors that are coming out, their school is costing a whole lot more than what they're actually earning. And so this right here, they're looking at this as a supplementation, but so many, Tamara, so many are finding out that this is the answer.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know what else I found out from a good friend of mine, Charles Thomas, who's a financial advisor, one of the top financial advisors in the nation. He said, Tamara, do you understand that what your company is doing, you and Madison are taking the covers off of the banker's secret? See, they didn't want you to know that banks are only giving you 0.001% on your money annually. Yikes. For men and women, those of you on this webinar right now, rich guys and future rich gals, it's a habitual, hereditary fool's game to put your money in the bank and to get 0.001% on it. Let me tell you why. While you're putting your money in the bank, it's going to take 22 years to turn $1,000 into $2,000. Oh my goodness gracious, but that's not even the end of that horrible nightmare. The banks are taking $3 on average from you every month, aren't they? And yeah, you're writing in the chat, wow, what do you mean 22 years? They're taking over $3 a month from you out of your account. The way my numbers work out, you're going to have less than $300 coming back to you in 22 years. Now, you're going to get that interest. Good for you. You're going to get a little bit of your money back. But they're trading that money on Forex. They're using your money without your permission, and they're not even paying you any interest on it. So rich girls and rich guys, ladies and gentlemen, we don't put our money simply in the bank to collect a few pennies in interest. That's a fool's game. We don't do it anymore. We're so excited about iMarkets Live because what they've done is combine two of the biggest industries in the world. Networking, something Madison and her husband, Cedric Rashad, have earned millions. Marketing, networking, attraction marketing. They've combined the two industries. They've created first-class Forex education. Now, let me tell you about this education. I love this so much. We send our kids to Spelman alumni, Howard, right? Harvard, right? We send them to finishing school, don't we? They graduate from Meharry Medical. They graduate and they, become physicians or whatever. They may spend a decade to 2 decades paying off what, Madison? student loans.
Student loans that seem like ever go away. It's like an unlimited amount of cash that they are never paying off. But you know what? I tell you what, this market right here, the Forex market, it's been the answer for so many people, for so many students. Because Tamara, as you know, we have a lot of college students that are actually trading in this market. We have a lot of high school students that are trading in this market. And guess what? We have kids. Because guess what? Kids are on the phone all day long anyway. And what are they doing? Chasing around who? Pokemon? I still don't know what the heck a Pokemon is. Or they're Angry Birds. Why are birds angry? But they're doing this stuff online.
Yeah. You know, it's a really big deal, Madison. I see Josue and Alejandra. I see the Wolf Pack. And they're downtown Detroit at their trade house. Oh, my goodness. Listen, I'm so excited because, ladies and gentlemen, I need them full screen. They are like me. They're like Madison. They are like the thousands of men and women. Hi, Latasha Allen. They're excited about Forex because, you know, they get it. They get what IML is doing. They see that IML has, you know, attracted people in 120 countries using this educational platform. I'm so delighted because rich girls trade, rich guys trade too. The rich couples trade, don't they? I want to hear from Josue and Alejandra. We got them up. We can hear you just fine. Why are rich couples trading? Why are you and your fiance trading? And that room full of wonderful men and women. Welcome to the call.
Thank you for having us. We were just talking about how lovely you look there. You look like a queen.
Oh, God bless you. I want to see you off full screen.
Your royalty chairs, your necklace, everything, you look lovely. Well, right now we're actually getting done with a mastermind. We just got done with a presentation as well. And we're really excited that you're having us. Josue and I started with IML a couple of months ago. And pretty much we were just aiming to find a vehicle that would give us everything that we wanted. To be able to travel, to be able to have time freedom, to be able to enjoy time with our families, and as you know, we're engaged, so to be able to pay for the wedding of our dreams, our honeymoon, and thank God that we were able to come face to face with IML. As you know, we have our mentor Daryl, who was the one that introduced us, and we're working alongside with him, with you, Lawrence, and
that's not a backpack. This is Diamond has a backpack in the rig car.
We just feel so blessed because just the way that you, Daryl, Lawrence have been able to help us, now we're being able to grow a team of young entrepreneurs, people who are excited about this opportunity, people who are excited about learning how to trade, and people who are excited about helping others. As you know, we have our Wolfpack Trade House here in downtown Detroit, and it's just been a complete blessing from God because it's just growing and multiplying and growing and multiplying week by week by week. And I want to be able to let Josue say something, but I just want to say thank you, Tamara. You know that I always say you're lovely to us. We adore you. You're like family to us. And we are so excited to be able to be on this journey with you and Lauren. So thank you again.
Basically, all I want to add to it is that I went to school for accounting, $60,000 I paid for it, and they did not tell me how to make money by myself. They only taught me how to make money by working in JOB, which is now what we want. And I want to show you real gains of the fusion trader, because documentation beats conversation, right? $45 made today on the fusion trader, live money. Now, this is what that means for me. And this is with a very small account. 10 times this account, that would mean $450 in one day. That means that we can extend our honeymoon 3 more weeks and not worry about any bills to pay. That's what Forex means to us. And that's what it means to all of us young people. That's what we wanted to say. Thank you.
God bless you.
We love you guys.
Oh, we love you. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard our good friends talking to you about products and services that we're using. And I'm going to jump into a few of those right now. and let you know about some of the other men and women that are using them as well. Again, for those of you who are just getting on, this iMarkets Live is no joke. We've got corporate leadership that is out of this world. We're bringing Wall Street to Main Street. Isis De La Torre, Christopher Terry, our CEO, you know, done some great things. You can see it right there. He's traded over $50 million. Alex Morton is in Europe right now. Young man, 27 years old, did over, what, $4 million already. This is exciting. Their purpose is simply to create a true vehicle that's going to give you dignity and respect and change the lives of men and women all over the world. I want to start telling you about some of these products because we have men and women who are going to show you how iMarkets Live can help you learn and earn. One of them is on the line right now. Krandon, we're going to get to you in a moment. I'm so excited. I'm going to unmute you so you'll be ready. But man, I've got Marlena Jackson on the line. Marlena, you are a preacher's wife. Welcome to the call. I know your whole team is listening right now. Are you there? You are super excited about iMarkets Live. And if you're there, let us know. Marlena. Awesome. We're going to have to come back to her. But what I will tell you is this. Carolle, we've got Carolle on the line. Let's unmute her line and let's keep Madison unmuted too. We've got products like an auto trader, ladies and gentlemen, that imagine if you don't want to do the trading yourself. This mirror trading works like this. Hands-free, does all the trading for you, copies and pastes trades from expert traders. That's exciting. You can look at their visible records and see what their past trades have been like, low, medium, high risk, and you can decide which one to use. We're going to go to the next slide because that's called, you know, our FX Signals Live. This is wealth compounding. You know, this is something that's more of a long-term game. You heard Josue talk about the IML Fusion Trader. Boy, oh boy, is that exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, that's like the auto trader on speed. They're doing anywhere from 10 to 15 trades a day. And imagine getting anywhere from 2, 3, 4, 5, 15% on your money while somebody else is doing all the trades for you. I love that. That is so exciting. Men and women on the line are copying and pasting and profiting. They're earning using iMarkets Live swipe trades. Boy, I love that product as well. I know that men and women who join us, is that Madison Carlista showing off swipe trades?
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about that, Madison? Take it away.
I can just put it up to the screen so that people can see that, you know, see right here, we actually get signals that come in. We get a little ding that comes in on our phone. And it actually shows, hey, you've got a new trade alert. All you got to do is just accept it. It's telling you everything that you need to do. It's telling you to go ahead and go into what pair. It's telling you the hour, the timeline that they're looking at. It's telling you whether it's a buy or a sell, the stop loss, the take profit, everything. I tell you what, all you got to do, if you can just copy and paste, you can make money. It's as simple as that. Copy and paste and make money. You know what? You do look like a Hollywood starlet. I'm loving this look. Oh my God, Tamara.
Hilarious. We have so much fun with these calls, ladies and gentlemen. I love Madison. Don't go anywhere. Don't you love that? We're professional women who can let our hair down. You see, I cut mine off today, right?
I love it.
Thank you. But we can have fun with this. Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't juice. This isn't lotions. This isn't potions. My gosh, this isn't coffee or tea. It's not a travel club where nobody travels. We're smart enough to respect our industry, so we don't say anything negative about those other companies and opportunities. But when your product is money, Krandon, when your product's money, and you can dive into an ocean that refills every doggone day, ladies and gentlemen, that refills with cash, $5.3 trillion a day, and you can dive in and learn how to scoop it out like seashells, why on earth would you want to look at anything else? Why, Madison? Why did this appeal to someone like you who's built teams all over the world?
Because it was simple. You know what? I think it was Zig Ziglar that said, air is very important, and so is money. I put it right up there with air. Everybody needs to understand the conversation of money. Everyone wants to understand the conversation of money. And when you start crossing international borders and really understanding exactly what's happening, that, you know, there's a give and take in each one of these scenarios, and you can deal with all of it right here with your cell phone. Why would you not do it? And I'm going to tell you something. When Tamara came to me with this, I didn't want to tell anybody about it. I was a closet trader for months. It was for months. But it was like, how could I not bless somebody's life with this? How could I not say, here, share this, take this and see what it will do for your life? I mean, that's all I can say. And Tamara, just really quick, because I'm on a rant right now, okay?
No, that's good. That's good. You're excited. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to share about 3 more products and then some more money, aren't we, Madison?
We
and
are.
I'm going to bring on 3 people right now. Lamar Green, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Congratulations, first and foremost. And at the end, Madison's going to show some recognition slides because that's what this is all about. Every single day, these men and women, these brothers and sisters from, again, all over the globe, Ghana, right, Indonesia, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Detroit, New York, Miami. We're so excited that you're here. Arkansas, I see you, Krandon. Lamar, you hit a position that you're about to hit a position that's going to add how much more to your household? An additional $7,200 annually, am I right? And
yes.
You just joined. So welcome aboard to IML. What is going on with you?
Everything. I'm just super excited, especially about being on, on the same team with you and your husband. You guys are phenomenal at what y'all doing, leading the crew, leading the cast, leading the organization right now. So I'm just super excited about that. But I was really with IML last year, and I had to come back when he said, that what you guys had to offer as far as like the tools and everything. But to keep the story short, I just love that swipe trade. That swipe trader is off the chains, off the chains, off the chains. Let me tell you guys, this has been the only company that I've been in where I can make more money with our products than the organization, guys. This thing is phenomenal. Over the last week, I've actually made over $4,000 on the swipe trades alone, and 90% of it was in my sleep. So I want to say, just not to impress everybody, just to press upon you about the power of that swipe trades. That is a very, very unique tool. It's state of the art, and it's very precise. So I just want to, just share that testimonial right there and just turn the call back over to you guys. Appreciate
I appreciate you. Great job, Lamar. It's amazing how quickly men and women are picking this up. There's someone else on the line, Carolle Florine. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I know you love swipe trades also. I want you to tell us what's going on with you in swipe trades. Ladies and gentlemen, before she does, again, all of you men and women who tuned in, somebody said, I want you to turn your cell phone into an ATM. She's using her cell phone, and she's using this one particular product to win. And I wanted to share with you, because again, I don't want to do all the talking. I want you to hear from men and women just like yourselves that got on a webinar just like this, and now they're working the products because they're working for them. Take it away, Carolle. And again, congratulations to you and your husband on hitting a position that adds an additional $12,000 annually to your household with IML.
Woo! Yeah.
Great.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You're looking so beautiful. So beautiful, Tamara. I have to give it back to you and Lawrence Young, because you guys are the reason why I'm actually on this call right now, because of this phone call that we received from Lawrence, a few months ago. So like Tamara said, my name is Carolle Florine. My husband is Gene Florine out of Philadelphia, PA. And we just did hit the position of Platinum 1000. We're really excited about that. And I must say, yes, swipe trade is my new babe. Yes, I love it. I love it, guys. It's so simple. If anybody knows how to copy and paste, it's so simple, you guys. It's a no-brainer. I can tell you just the other day, I think it was on Monday, I'm getting ready to leave for work, and, we got a swipe alert. So my husband put it on his phone. We get the alert on the phone, and he goes and put in a couple of trades. I got into work in like an hour, within an hour. He sent me like a screenshot his phone and sent it to me. Guess what, babe? I'm over $700. In less than an hour, you guys. Like, I was like jumping at work and nobody knew what was going on. They're like, Carolle, what's going on? Why are you looking at your phone? And jumping all over the place. And long story short, you guys, I just showed it to some people and you're like, oh my gosh, you're making money on your phone. I was like, yeah. And this thing is real. It's not fake. It's real money. It was on a real account. And, with that, just that one testimony, I was able to get like 3 new people that actually came on board based on just that one testimony. So I'm just telling you, we are loving it. We are enjoying it. We are sharing it with everybody that, comes, across our path. I'm so excited about IML. And I tell you guys, Forex is where you need to be right now. If you're looking for any type of money, whether it's a couple of $100, couple of $1,000, whatever it is that you're looking, you can find it here in Forex. So with that being said, I'll pass the call over to you, Tamara Young. Thank you for allowing me to share my testimony.
I'm so glad that you did. You know what? Our next speaker, I want our moderator to take us back to the slides that show us this other product, swing trades, because I've got a fella in Arkansas that is rocking the swing trades. Swipe trades, we just went over that. If you can copy and paste, you can trade. What if the CEO of the company, who's been featured on CNN, The Money Show, Bloomberg, he's traded over $50 million, our good friend Christopher Terry, whose only goal, again, is to take the covers off of the banker's secret and make sure that men and women like us can learn to trade for pennies. Krandon, Henry, you are someone that is trading, you are winning at it, and not only that, you actually overcame one of your fears today. Just like everyone on the line, if you've never traded before, if you've never heard of Forex, it's okay. None of us had heard of it either, but now we're trading and we're being blessed using these products and services. Krandon, what has your experience been like? Welcome to the call. You're a wonderful businessman. You have one of those beautiful spirits. It was such a thrill meeting you so long ago, hanging out with you in Dallas. The great presentation that you just held in Arkansas was so incredibly well attended. I want to thank you for being a part of Rich Guys Trade. Take it away.
Thank you. Can you hear me fine?
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I was talking to Pam earlier today. She called me or asked me to call her actually, and I called her and we got to talking and I was like, hey, of all days, you called me on the day when I decided to jump off a 2-story building in essence. I technically have like a fear of heights, but what I do, as much as I can, I make it a point to challenge that fear and refuse to let that fear control me. So I zip lined today and I climbed a 2-story wall and I did all types of stuff high up in the air. But that just to encourage anybody who has any type of anxiety, any type of fear, or I can't do this or I can't do that, just overcome it. Don't let fear control you. But with these swing trades, Chris Terry, guy who has traded millions upon millions of dollars in the market, he sends an email to us directly to our inbox, and I love those. And I got really excited recently. This last swing trade that we got from Chris Terry was about gold, and I really like gold. And so I'm in like 6 gold trades based on this swing trade, and it's not even going good yet. It's not even moving fast yet, but I'm already way in profit, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm excited about what I have. I'm also excited to see how this thing pans out. It's definitely going to be a night out on the town with the pretty missus over there. And so I love that. My wife is a swipe trade fanatic, and we love the products, and we're doing really well with them.
Way to go. Way to go. I'm so grateful for stories like that. They warm my heart. I mean, it's such a big deal now that we have thousands of men and women with these same stories. I want to hear from 2 other gals. Before I tell you all about some more money, do we have Marlena Jackson on the line? And she is,
can you hear me?
Oh, I'm so excited. This is a pastor's wife, a businesswoman. She's worked in the medical field forever, earned a boatload of money. You live in one of the most prestigious, gorgeous neighborhoods in your town. I got a chance to hang out with you and see your heart and see that all you care about is helping people. You remind me of Madison, Carlista, and so many other men and women on the call. Take it away. Why are you so excited?
Oh my God, Tamara, I am so excited. I just want to say hello first to you and Madison, but I want to take the moment to just say thank you for being the visionary that you are, and just creating this wonderful platform for us to be able to learn and share with each other about. As you know, my background is financial services, and my husband and I have a passion for financial literacy in our ministry. And financial services is just not a popular topic. It's a traditional conversation, and sometimes it can be rather a boring conversation. But Tamara, I'm going to tell you, IML has put the excitement back in talking about financial literacy and financial services. And I want to take a brief second to just kind of share my recent experience with you and what's been happening. Being a mom and being in ministry full time, our schedules get very hectic. And I have been sharing with moms everywhere about this movement that's happening right now. One of the things that I've been sharing with them is the fact that as parents, one of the biggest conversations we have is about where we're going to send our kids to school. And as you said earlier, a lot of times we discuss 4-year institutions and 2-year institutions, and even technical schools like, maybe it's MIT or DeVry. But what's been shocking is that every time I'm talking to another mom and I said, hey, when is the last time you've heard of a mom or dad say, I'm sending my child to a Forex trading school? And the response has been never, across the board. And it has been unbelievable. And I'll say to them, it's a $5.3 trillion industry, and we're not taking a slice out of that pie for our kids. And so it has enhanced our ministry, financial ministry, literacy ministry tremendously, and is taking it to the next level. This is definitely why I'm so excited about INL, because this is helping us give tools to our kids and to our ministry for wealth building, and it's helping us with this new millennial environment when we didn't have anything in our portfolio before. So, Tamara, this is a significant movement, and we're just so happy to be a part of it. And thank you to you and Lawrence.
I feel so blessed to have you on our team and our family. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one last testimony for you. I love to save the very best for last. I want to say this is the pièce de résistance. We got to put her picture up with that crown on, Madison and Joshua. We can definitely put her photo up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is so neat. It is so neat. When you run across men and women who have accomplished so much in their lives. And, this particular gal, we know her as Miss Michigan. She's gorgeous. She's smart. She's just a professional woman who is attracting countless men and women. I want to make sure we get that photo up so everyone can see this gal. She sent it in. Let's definitely honor her with that photo. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, what if you got this call, someone put you on this webinar, we're maxed out on the phone lines. I'm so grateful. We have over 165 men and women on right now. But what if you actually started trading? You had faith and you started trading. You didn't even tell your husband, and you ended up earning thousands of dollars in a short amount of time. Khristian, Joy, Alexander, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Thank you so much. What would you do? What did you do? Why are men and women flocking to your organization? Tell us that story.
Thanks, Tamara, for having me on. I'm going to be real brief and quick with my testimony. Back in December, I went to Cincinnati, Ohio, where my hometown is. And I had missed an event with Dr. Jewel and during New Year's Eve service because I was down in Cincinnati, Ohio. And the pastor that night was talking about the parable of the talents. And he had blessed people with an envelope with money in it. And he called me down because I came from out of town. And he said, in this envelope, there is a gift for you. You can either invest it or bless someone with it. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to, keep it for myself for some gas money to get back home. But I decided to hold on to it. So moving forward, got back to Detroit, and in January we had another event when you guys all came to Detroit, and Chantel Jackson, who's my upline, she had been reaching out to me, and trying to get me to get on the calls and listen to IML. And I kind of refused. I didn't really want to. I wasn't interested. You know how that goes. So finally I watched one of the IML videos and, you know, I said, wow, this is interesting. So that same day she had called me, I had prayed and asked God about other income to come in. I didn't want to go do a part-time job on top of my regular full-time job. And long story short, you know, I signed up, and within by March, I had made $3,500. But the first 30 days, I really spent my time in my demo accounts learning how to trade using IML Academy to learn how to read charts. So really, actually, in 30 days, I really made about $3,500 using all the education given to me through IML Academy and IML. So I'm excited because I know it works. All of my people are seeing real results. It's tangible, it's doable, and just get online. I mean, get on and really dig in and learn stuff and be patient with yourself because, you know, it takes time to learn this skill set, but it's a lifelong skill set that you have forever. So.
Oh, that is a wonderful story. A wonderful story. We're going to get this screenshot up. Someone, before this is over, make sure we show Miss Michigan. It's a big deal to me. I love celebrating you gals. Everything to me. So let's make sure that happens. Thank you for sharing that. We're going to go into this next slide really quickly because, ladies and gentlemen, if you're excited about IML, and you want to earn not only the trading money, because if you'll notice, all we talked about today was what? Trading. Because trading over here is the cake, ladies and gentlemen. Trading is the cake. All the other money is simply, ladies and gentlemen, the icing. I love icing. Madison Carlista loves icing. But, you know, we don't believe in leaving any money on the table. So that's why, as networkers who have been in this industry for over a decade, nearly two, earning in over 14, 15, 16, 20 countries in our organizations at once, we feel so grateful. We don't say that to brag and boast, but in all those years, multiple seven-figure earnings, there she is, Miss Michigan. You know, all those years, networking. She's done networking as well. You know, we'd never seen an opportunity to not just trade and use this IML Academy, where there are over 50 videos in the back office, where, you know, you're going to have help all doggone day long, where they're going to show you what you need to do to win, and you can be successful using an IML TV and just look over the shoulders of traders in almost any language, doing business in over 120 countries, 35 plus hours, having a harmonic scanner, where you can be told where to go into the market, ladies and gentlemen, using Fibonacci, you know, knowing exactly the probability of which pairs to trade, when to come out of a trade, how to profit and not lose your money. But on top of all of that, getting involved with our company, getting the IML Academy, the IML TV, the harmonic scanner, the daily swing trades, the swipe trades, all that good stuff. What if you got that, you know, but you still had an opportunity to make additional money on top of that? I want to let you know we're super excited about not only the cake, the trading, but we're also excited about the opportunity to win with additional referral cash. I want to let you know that if you were to join today, you can get all of those products and services that I just told you about, ladies and gentlemen. Everything except for the auto traders. You can get that for just a measly $195. But if you want everything, oh, it's just a few pennies more, $235. I love that. People on this line have been paying $10,000, $15,000 a month to learn to trade elsewhere, and they haven't learned anything. We're learning over here, as you can hear from the testimonies. I want to let you know this too. Just like you pay a monthly cable bill, a monthly light bill, you know, a monthly car note. This has a monthly fee attached to it. It's not free unless you tell two people. Can you imagine? Just refer two people and your monthly fee is waived. How fair is that? I would pay $1,000 a month for this platform. And what if you told other men and women, like Miss Michigan has done, like Khristian has done, like Chantel Jackson has done, Lee Allen, you know, so many of the remarkable men and women on the call, Marlena Jackson, you know, Daryl Fisher, Iris Jones, the attorney that just did this amazing trade house in Toledo with Flora Jones. What if you told someone else and got paid $35? Would you want it? Yes or no? Of course you'd want it. We refer things all the time, ladies and gentlemen. If it's a good movie, if it's a hairdresser, right? You get a haircut, you might tell somebody. You know, if you like a great movie or television show, I like Power, sorry. You know, if I tell you about it, I'm not going to get a dime from the network. My good friend, Yvonne Berry, I'm going to be telling everybody about she and Chris's new show on DIY, HGTV, another networker. It airs Saturday at 5:30. But I'm not going to get a dime from HGTV for bragging about her show, Reclaimed Karma. But what if you could get paid for telling someone about something? We do it all the time. Only the folks in IML, ladies and gentlemen, boy, oh boy, we get paid for it. Madison Carlista is going to jump in right now, and then we're going to wrap up this webinar because this is a big deal. Residual income is something you need to add to your life. It can be all the difference in your family. Tell 3 people you're going to get $150 every month added to your household. Tell 12 people, or tell 3 people who tell 3 people. That's an additional $600 every month. That's a really big deal as well. Now you're at what? $7,200 a year. And so many of the men and women on the call you heard from today have done that. I love it because it gets gooder and what, Madison?
Gooder and gooder.
Why don't you take it away and tell us more about this comp plan and why you and the likes of a Cedric Richard, a gentleman who's earned millions in the industry, is a professional coach with the luxury automobile industry. Thanks for taking us to the Porsche dealership for lunch while we were visiting in Atlanta. We had so much fun with you both. Why is this compensation such a big deal? And how much more money is on the table for men and women who want that referral cash?
Well, Tamara, I tell you, as you know, I did not want to refer. I just wanted to trade. But when I shared it with my girlfriends over lunch, and we started getting together, having wine and cheese and trade, and they started sharing, and so on and so forth, you called me and said, you better really take a look at this. And so you know what I've been doing with my money, Tamara? I've been taking my money, half of it I take it, and I do what I want with it, and the other half, what do? I put it back into the market. That gives me an opportunity to trade with bigger lots. It gives me an opportunity to do so much more. It gives me an opportunity to, not a 401k, but is it 502, 512, HIJKLMNOP? Yeah, I can do that, okay? That's what it's giving me an opportunity to do. When you have something like this, that basically you're just taking just a few moments to say with someone, what are you doing? Oh, just trading currency on my phone. That is a sexy conversation. Okay, I cannot begin to tell you how many of my friends were running away from me like, oh, girl, I don't want to hear about another snack that you have. Please, no, okay? But if I can sit up here and hold a conversation with someone, captivating conversation about currency, everybody needs to know about currency. For helping getting three, that's an extra $1,000 a month. And that's not, I mean, it's so few people that you need just to be able to do that. Heck, Cedric did that with his eyes closed, Matter of fact, okay, let's look at this. Platinum 150, that's next $150 a month. They pay you out every week at $37.50. That's just 3 subscribers. So, Tara, that would be, you've told me, you've told Cedric, and then Lawrence. That's $150 a month. Platinum 612 people, $600 a month. Platinum 1,000, 30 people, $1,000 a month. Platinum 2,000, $2,000 a month. You've only told 75 people that are in your organization. Platinum 5,000, 220 people. Come on now, $5,000 because 225 people know about this thing that you're doing. And Chairman 10, come on now. Are you serious? Only 500 people? Only 500 people because somebody told somebody else. All I did was just talk about 2 people that I just wanted to get my product for free. Okay? And that's giving me an extra $2,500 a month. Come on now. $62.50 a week because IML pays weekly. You cannot top this. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. The question is, how bad do you want this? How bad do you want to do something different? That's all it is. And if you have that desire to do something different, pick up your cell phone. Do a swipe trade. Do a daily swing trade. You can do it. It's fun. It's sexy. It's easy. Once you get the skill set, it is truly easy. It's not a simple thing because if it were simple, everyone would be doing it. But it's something that once you learn it, you've got it forever.
Absolutely. Madison, you're spot on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping up this webinar. I see you in the chats. You were invited on by somebody today who doesn't want you to miss out. Hi, Crystal. Welcome. Hi, Sir Nam, Aruba. Listen, somebody said, don't miss out. All of us are turning our cell phones into ATMs. Thousands of men and women know about it, but you don't. For the builders on the line, Madison just told you how you can earn $100,000 a month for just telling 5,000 men and women that their cell phone doubles as an ATM, that they can trade in a $5.3 trillion per day industry. That won't be a difficult discussion, will it, Madison? I want to thank every single person that got on this webinar tonight. We don't need to overcook your grits. Rich girls trade, rich guys trade too. We're just delighted to be partnered with people like Janice Stewart and, Chris, Joy Alexander and Iris and we've just got so many wonderful men and women around the world that get this. Next week, you're going to hear from even more of us. Norvell Brown and Sigrun Brown, I want to thank you so much for your partnership. These are traders. These are men and women in the financial industry that have just won across the board. So I want to thank you, Madison, for being on here tonight. If you've got any parting words, all I can say is this. I didn't know how to trade, as I mentioned earlier. I didn't know anything about trading. Yes, we've been blessed to live, a life that allows us to travel all over the world. I've been traveling. I saw the Forex booths, right? I saw the currency exchange booth. I swapped out my money. I shopped at Hotel de Paris, right? We're Intercontinental. Why am I promoting these places in Tahiti and wherever? But when I left, I got my money back, my US dollar back. And depending on what had happened while we were there for that 2-week period, my dollar amount was either higher or lower. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trading that exchange rate while men and women all over the world are traveling from one country to another. Every single day, all day, you can't do anything about it. That is why the banks are trading. That's why they've been doing it for 200 years. That's why they're earning in this $5.3 trillion per day space. That's why we're doing the same doggone thing. And there's nothing you can do about it. So come on board. Dive into this ocean that refills every day with 5.3 trillion. We'll show you how to splash around and win. You won't have to worry about drowning, right, Madison?
That's for sure. But if you have to drown in $5.3 trillion a day, it's not a bad way to go out.
We're having a blast. Thank you. Get back in touch with the guy or gal who invited you on the call today. We feel so very blessed to be connected with you and the remarkable women around the world who are coming on board. Lawrence Michael Young, my husband, your chairman, the reason behind all of this, we're so grateful to him. And thank you, Wolfpack, for those compliments. Alejandra and Josue, they've already started their meeting there in downtown Detroit at that gorgeous trade house. But listen, we are actually going to be visiting Toledo, Ohio, May 6th. We're having a Super Saturday in Michigan, May 13th. And I'm headed to Nigeria, Puerto Rico. We're going all over the place sharing this opportunity. We just picked up a team in Germany and Finland, Madison. So listen, the European tour is taking place right now. Inbox whoever invited you on this webinar so that you can know where to send your guests in Italy, in Spain. We've got leaders there that are earning $100,000 a month and they are only 27 years old. I want you to meet them. I want your guests to meet them. Let them do all the talking for you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you all on some of the finest beaches of the world. God bless you. Good night.